So I thought it might be time to explain why I'm vlogging our life. I actually got the idea a few months ago. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on homesteading, and I follow a few families. Justin Rhodes, the Holler Homestead, Willow Creek Homestead, The Living Traditions, Gina and Al over at Lumna Acres, and they all, they're not just teaching about homesteading and gardening, but they're sharing their lives. And I thought, you know, I might not have a lot to teach right now because of the season that we're in, which that will change as spring and summer come and we do a lot more gardening videos. But what a cool way to document the memories that we're making on a daily basis of the little things with my kids and my family. So that's one of the reasons why. It's also a way for me to gain confidence and branch out and share my life with others, and maybe I can be a blessing to someone else. So that's a little bit of why I'm doing it. We don't own our own land. We don't own our home. We rent, and we're very fortunate and blessed to be where we are. And we have the freedom to garden on the property that we have. We don't have any livestock, and we can't have livestock. Someday when we get our own property, we will have livestock, and more of a farm aspect. That's what my dream is. I want to have goats. I want to have chickens. I want to have meat birds. I want to raise pigs and rabbits. So long term, when we have our own place, that's what I want to do. But for now, short term, that means we get to garden and can our own food and preserve it. And that's important because eating healthy has become something that I find really, really important to our lives. Being low income for a long time, we don't get the best food choices because it's expensive. It's not that we don't want them, we just can't afford them. And over time, our health has not been the best. I have thyroid issues, and I've had them since I was 14, and I take medicine for it. But as I get older, I have found that I really need to change my eating habits, and that comes with food. Knowing where my food is grown and what goes into it, it started to really affect me. And so that's why I've started this journey, especially the last few weeks, reading books on different diets. Not that I want to do it. I'm not doing a diet. I am doing a lifestyle change. Trying to eat fresh, not processed foods as much as possible. I even kind of want to cut out a lot of carbs for a while, just because I feel like my body's been overloaded on them for so long. So we'll see how it goes. We just started, and we have a big journey ahead of us, but my husband and I both are not healthy, and we want to lose weight and clean our body of the bad toxins that are in it. So, alright, so my kids are hungry. You can hear them fighting in the background. So I figured, you know what? I need to make them their snack trays. So I thought I'd show you what I do for the snack trays. Okay, so what I like to do for them is cheese, crackers, and some fruit. So we have a family friend that lets us pick and gives us fruit in the summer, which is an amazing blessing. So these are something that we actually canned 2 years ago that we're trying to finish up so we can prepare for next year. So we're going to do pears, cheese, crackers. I'm going to grab their section plates. So they like to get snack trays from the store, so I just kept 2 of their little snack trays to section out the food, and it makes it really easy. So I'm going to show you here what I'm doing. I like to fill each section with just a little something. I remember my mom doing this for me when I was little, and I loved having a snack tray. It's so fun. Okay, and then I'm going to get some cheese. And these I'll probably break up into pieces just so they're easy. They like to make little sandwiches out of them. Open my pears. So we've started eating a little healthier here in the Cook household, and today is day 2. Yesterday we had salmon for dinner with broccoli, which was really good. I don't know if the kids like it so much. They're not really used to fish, but I think they liked it. Little sections up with pears. Okay. So here we go. Nothing fancy, just crackers, cheese, and some fruit. These kids will fill up on these and it'll fill them up for an hour or so until I have to make some more snacks. Okay, so now that we've talked about why I'm doing this, I thought, why not talk about my dreams? I have this dream that when we can afford to buy our own home, we will have, 5 to 10 acres of land, and it doesn't matter what size home really, and we can even remodel it. I just want a home that's big enough for our family and that we can homestead with. I dream about having chickens and quail and... What's up, chickadee?
Did you spill my cereal in the kitchen?
No, I didn't spill it. I put it in the sink because you said you were all done. Want to say hi?
I'll make myself some. Okay.
Can you say hi? No? You want to raise chickens someday?
No.
Do you want to have moo-moos?
What?
Do you want to have some moo-moos?
I want chocolate.
You want chocolate?
No, the whites.
The whites. The white chocolate?
The white chocolates.
To be continued.
The treats.
Alright, so it's lunchtime, and I'm going to show you making a healthy salad with arugula and Parmesan cheese, avocado, celery, cucumber, bell pepper, tomato. And we're going to have a little bit of balsamic vinegar and olive oil. Got our tomato chopped, and I just used 1 tomato. I'm sure the kids will have some, so it'll just be me and Derek. Derek and I will have the majority of it, so we'll probably have a small bowl. Okay, and I'm going to put at least a half bell pepper in. I might do a whole, but I think a half will actually be okay. I could stretch the bell pepper to last a few extra days if I don't do a whole one. So I think we'll just stick with a half. Plus there's gonna be plenty of veggies in this. It'll be okay. Okay, so I'll put that off to the side. I've got my cucumber. I know I'm gonna save half of it for sure. I'm gonna leave the peel on. I actually found this salad recipe on Pinterest. I really like going on Pinterest. It gives me lots of ideas for all kinds of things. You can find anything on here. Okay, so I have my avocado. There we go. I'm excited to start doing more salads. Let's say that this avocado is not quite ripe enough yet. We'll make it work. Alright, so I'm just going to chop these up. So we have our celery. I have 2 celery stalks in here, but I think I'm only going to use 1. Gosh, you guys, this is looking so good. Check out all the yummy ingredients in that bowl. So excited. Okay. I'm gonna add in our arugula. But first, come here, Sammy. I gotta show you my kitty cat. Say hi. Say hi. Isn't he a sweetie? He's a good boy. This is Sammy. Sammy's my love bug. I know, Bubba. I know. I'm almost done and then I can give you attention. So I just did a couple of handfuls of the arugula. I'm going to grab I'm just going to mix the salad up before I toss it. I've got some canned white chicken that I'm going to put in. And then I'll put some shredded Parmesan cheese over top. It's gonna be delicious.
Delicious.
That extra protein. Dress it with some olive oil and balsamic vinegar. You want to make sure you have high quality olive oil and extra virgin olive oil. First cold press is the best. You get the most flavor and the most nutrients from the first press. So drizzle it on. we're gonna try this one. We'll see how it goes. Finding the right balsamic vinegar that you love, I would say, is half the battle, because there's so many on the market. So I started with Full Circle Market organic balsamic vinegar. Just like that. I'm just gonna drizzle it again over the top. Okay, I've got my favorite blue bowls. I love blue glass. I am a sucker for it. And I was thinking the other day, where did that come from? I think a couple things. My great-grandma Alice used to have colored glass. Bright red and pink and green, blues. It was gorgeous. She had it all in her hutch. I always admired it. And then growing up, my Aunt Chris, she also had a lot of colored blue glass all over her house. And she still does. So I think between the two, I have grown this fond taste of blue glass. And I love it. I can't get enough of it. Okay. Here we are. Bon appetit.